So a few evenings ago, I was out on the porch enjoying the remnants of an already descending sun. The mountain air was warm but fresh around me, and the sound of local children playing resonated across the small mountain neighbourhood I currently call home. Everything was in its right place, and the world around me seemed totally at ease with itself. It was the kind of evening where you can see the fingerprints of God all around you. Not for the first time, my heart swelled with gratefulness, and I thanked the Lord for filling the world with such beauty. The world really is full of beauty, and you don't have to look very hard to find it. I can see it everywhere. It's in the face of my wife, in the memory of childhood time spent with my parents. All of nature is soaked in it. It's in between the melody and the rhythm of my favourite Van Morrison songs. It's in the broken, poetic beauty of the Psalms. It's in the silence and it's in the noise. When you really get down to it, it's a sweet creation we exist in. You can't escape it though. Despite all of its beauty, creation is also filled with a lot of ugliness too. Right there, mixed in with all the wonder, you can find brokenness and hurt and pain, squalor and depravity, paranoia and hate, and sometimes, worst of all, just disappointed numbness. The way you perceive the world around you really depends on what you choose to dwell your thoughts on. Philippians 4 verse 8 says, "Finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is honourable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good repute, if there isn't any excellence and if anything worthy of praise, dwell on these things." I wonder if we examined the things we choose to dwell on each day, could we really claim to be focusing on what is true, honourable, pure and lovely? We could look a lot deeper than this. But let's just for now simply focus on what we allow ourselves to be entertained by. Let's face it, the most popular television shows these days will nearly always celebrate squalor and depravity. They will show broken relationships and broken families as if that's just a normal thing. They will celebrate stupidity and mediocrity. And they nearly always teach us that wrong is acceptable. We then look around at the people in our lives, in our workplaces, in our families, in our churches, and we wonder why so many people are depressed, tormented and anxious. You see, God knew what He was doing when He commanded us to dwell on the good and true and pure and beautiful. And I say commanded, I specifically choose that word because it's not a suggestion. He's not saying, why don't you give it a try, just dwell on the beautiful. He's telling us, He's commanding us to dwell on these things for our own good. Take a look at the television set in your living room and watch what it's pumping out. Watch what your mind is being showered with. The culture we live in celebrates all the depravity. It celebrates all the things that are just rotten. And we pump it out and we let our kids watch it. And we let our own minds be washed over by this constant stream of filth. And we wonder why our minds are the way that they are. Corrupted and depressed and depraved. Cleaning up your television watching habit is just the start. The same kind of fine-tuning can be applied in every area of your life. Drink in God. Breathe in the aroma of His goodness and His greatness. Stretch out and grab the things of beauty and wonder in the world. Turn a blind eye to the things that pollute your ears and eyes and heart. Go walk on a beach at night and look at the beauty of creation around you. Most of all, get to know Jesus Christ better, or maybe even for the first time. Enjoy the beautiful things in life that God has given you. Finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is honourable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good repute. If there is any excellence, and if anything worthy of praise, dwell on these things.